obviously. Yeah, I'm the Chief PR Officer at Dallas Banking, the crypto banking company. And then now I would like my panelists to introduce themselves.
Hello everyone, my name is and today I represent Payable. Payable is an electronic money institution licensed in Europe and UK. We are focusing on providing online, offline payment solutions for different types of industries, also corporate bank accounts. We are working, as I mentioned, with different types of industries, including iGaming as well.
Hello everyone. My name is Aleksandra Osowska, and I'm the managing partner in Fintech, law firm specializing in implementing new technology in the financial market. We provide legal and regulatory advisory for both traditional financial institutions like banks, payment providers, but also for startups, mainly from the alternative finance sectors like crowdfunding platforms and crypto asset service providers. And the area of my expertise also covers issues related with anti-money laundering and compliance. So thank you for having me.
Perfect. Hello, my name is Tina, and I am representing Payout. Payout is money automation platform, and we are focusing on gaming industry, offering instant or near instant payments. For this segment, as a licensed fintech, Payout aims to move money like data, transform financial transactions to add value, and our platform seamlessly integrates with clients' platforms and system, ensuring the high security standards, local requirements, and this is Payout.
Thank you. So yeah, it's not a secret that the payments field is very saturated with the number of companies being there. So I guess the most logical question to start with would be, how does your company differentiate within this, within our like saturated field, and especially in the gaming for the gaming industry?
So the most important is to focus on client needs. And if we are speaking about the gaming industries, what is the most important for our clients? Definitely one of the main questions that clients are asking, how you can help us, or what approval ratios you can offer, and how you can improve it. Another is user experience. So the payment flow needs to be very simple, useful, and convenient for end users. We provide individual approach to different companies, because you need to understand from the very beginning how to onboard the company. Different licenses, different setups, group of companies holding different licenses within the Europe and outside the Europe and UK. So you need to be able to understand the best approach for them. Another very important topic and question from the clients is global coverage. How you can help me to enter a new market, how you can help me to work with specific payment methods within the region. So all of this we provide to clients, and again, as I mentioned, it's individual approach, understanding specific need of specific client.
Perfect answer. You saw my answer.
Copy this.
Sorry.
No, but this is absolutely amazing, because the payment institutions are not just only focused in this moment on payment, but we are focusing on create add value, and this is our attitude too. Payout stand out because he is fully understanding the client's needs and the regulation and the market that we're in, particularly across the CE region. This is our focus. And we are focusing not just only on regulation, like the payments institution, but we are focusing on regulations our clients. So we tailor product and to meet the gaming regulatory requirements. And this is our huge opportunity to create a best solution for them.
Good. Regarding the overall payment services for the gaming sector, right? Besides the standard cards or open banking even, there are multiple alternative payment methods, right? Which ones would you consider to be the most, like the best for the gaming sector?
It depends, it really depends on the region. So, for example, Netherlands, 70% is ideal. If we are looking at the Baltics and Nordics, it's instant bank payments. Brazil, it's PIX. So it's really depend on the region and the company, the iGaming company, which licenses do they hold. And as a provider, you need to offer diverse solutions for the company to be able to work with different type of clients.
I absolutely agree with the previous speaker because I think there is no universal answer to this question because it always should be answered bearing in mind the region because, for example, we can see right now the rising popularity of crypto assets and generally blockchain-based payment methods, especially in Asia where some countries still are fighting with the problem with being unbanked or underbanked because nowadays still access to traditional financial services might be limited, for example like Philippines, Vietnam or Indonesia, and in these countries there's alternative payment methods like crypto especially. They help fighting with financial exclusion and they create financial inclusion for people that normally wouldn't have access to the services.
Yeah, that's a perfect answer. But I'm thinking that a lot of players are looking for a new payments method, and it can be, for example, instant payments. For example, Slovakia is a great example of this because a lot of players create a deposit not via credit card, but for example bank buttons or via instant payment. So they are looking for another options. And for example, Africa, mobile operators deposit via SMS or another else.
Yeah, but with introducing any of the payment methods, there are for sure like legal restrictions that the companies may face depending on the region. So, what are the key compliance challenges gaming companies face when adopting the fintech solutions? Alexandra,
I feel like obliged to answer this question first. Well, generally there are so many challenges that it would be impossible to answer or to describe all of them, but in my opinion there are two, the most important that I can observe in my client's practice, and I would say that this is firstly ensuring the security of transactions and resilience for cyber attacks, and the second one complying with anti-money laundering regulations. And fintechs, or generally speaking companies dealing with financial data, are particularly exposed to cyber crimes, and the primary goal for cyber criminals is of course to get direct access to our financial resources. And the problem is that legal requirements imposed on fintechs are often less stringent than legal requirements imposed on traditional financial institutions. Like, for example, requirements imposed on virtual asset service providers or small payment institutions are not that complex and not that strict, like, for example, compared to banks. So this is a challenge for the gaming platforms to carefully choose and supervise providers just to ensure the appropriate level of professionalism. I hope that DORA will make it easier. DORA is the new European Union regulation on cybersecurity that will impose new obligation on all financial institutions, including fintechs. So probably it's gonna be easier. And anti-money laundering regulation, of course, this is always a problem because generally, gaming industry is considered high risk because of the high volume of transaction, potential for anonymity, lack of transparency sometimes, and gaming platforms are often places where criminals try to convert illicit money into virtual assets, especially when the gaming platform accepts crypto or decentralized payments. So, this makes being compliant with anti-money regulations not only a legal obligation, but also very important from the reputation side, I would say, because being involved in any anti-money laundering problem may undermine the trust.
Blacklisted everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah. Does anyone have anything to add?
From our perspective, payment solution provider perspective, definitely to help our clients to enter new markets, it's important to follow the regulations of the market and also advise them what is needed to be able to work within the market and to protect them and ourselves from any fines and any, not
problems.
If we are speaking about the fraud transactions, and I think it would be next in our discussion, it's also important to focus on that from the both sides, from the iGaming company side and from the payment provider side, how we can prevent frauds, how we can help with chargebacks and so on, so implement many tools.
Yeah, but how you can prevent frauds, but then the fraudsters, they come up with some other new things, and then
they develop
full
together with us.
Yeah. Okay, regarding the approval ratios, I think that's an important thing to cover, just because it differs from market to market as well. How can fintech providers optimize approval ratios and coverage in different regions, especially when traditional banking solutions are limited in some of them?
Again, if we are talking about the risk, about the fraud prevention, about the approval ratio, you need to implement both automated tools and also manual control of the risk. And, for example, analyzing the client reasons. Client reasons can be different, and on some of them, with some of them you can work and you can impact them. And to make transactions from declined or from uncaptured to capture, depending on the reason of the decline. If it's on bank issuer, sometimes we can connect and contact the bank issuer of the card and work with that. If it's limits, we can work with limits as well. If we are speaking about the automations, for example, chargeback prevention tools, chargeback alerts, which can help to iGaming companies to prevent chargebacks, to receive the information that chargeback is initiated. And you can make a refund, not going in this chargeback.
For example, when there is abnormal amount of chargebacks within an hour.
Definitely. So you can hold this chargeback ratio, not decreasing it and increasing it, and preventing many solutions. So you need to implement both manual and automation tools.
Yeah, thank you. Martina, do you have anything to add?
No, I absolutely agree because fintech companies are addressing a lot of amazing solutions. They can be more efficient and cost-effective solutions, for example, like traditional solutions, and they are focusing on create value for you. So this is absolutely amazing. And the second one, they create innovative API and frameworks, and they are combining the traditional payment methods with the new payment methods. And this is really important because you like gaming provider, you can get access to great infrastructure and tools, for example, fraud prevention, chargeback, and anything else, without the huge financial infrastructure about you.
I just came up with the question, Alexandra, for you.
Go on.
For example, if the fintech people, they can restrict or limit the alert gaming companies regarding the chargebacks, right? How can customers protect themselves from that? Like, okay, we are allowed to do 100 chargebacks per an hour. If my thing is like 101st, so what should I do as a customer?
Well, I think the most important thing is being conscious about the risk and understand how it actually works. Because I think the problem with the majority of frauds is that people are not very conscious about it. They are not very familiar with methods that are used by criminals, and they are very... and this is the problem, that they don't really know how to use it and how to prevent themselves. So education this is the fundamental thing in each sector. It doesn't matter whether it's gambling, whether it's gaming, fintech, or traditional financial institution, because cyber crimes and attacks are everywhere, so you always need to be prepared for that.
Yeah, very common thing. Okay, so that's the question starting with Martina. As you're the...
No one wants to be
finally yours. Regarding instant payments, of course. What strategies are you employing to meet the demand for instant payments and withdrawals in cross-border transactions?
In our company, we are focusing on providing instant or near instant payments. We are focusing on withdrawal. So that means it's really interesting to see how the player will get his/her money immediately after when click on the button, I want my money. He, during the few minutes, create a new deposit in your platform, so you can boost your revenue, and this is our attitude with we are working in a gaming company.
So it's like purely psychologically that if the person realizes he or she can withdraw the money, he or she comes back. Okay. Do you have anything to add about that?
Definitely, the speed of those payments is one of the most important, and also user experience, how quickly, how easy it is to make those instant payments. And as I mentioned, also there are regions which are mostly using instant payments, and they are becoming more and more, and we see a lot of solutions for that, and now implementing our in-house solution as well.
The final one, I think, looking to the future, what legal, technological, and consumer trends do you believe will most significantly shape the fintech innovations in iGaming?
Well, from the legal perspective, sorry, but I don't have good news. And I'm strongly convinced that the regulatory framework on gaming industry will expand and it will get more stringent, especially from the anti-money laundering regulation side and also customer protection side, because still we're observing the trend on putting the priority of the customers. And personally, I believe that it's not always a good solution, because sometimes the company, the provider, is put in a very, very bad situation that the customer is always right. And from the technological, what was the question? Sorry. From the technological part, I think the rise of popularity of crypto payments and blockchain-based payments will continue, because still there is some space for that. Recently I read some data that only 100% of gamers are using the digital wallets, so still there is a huge space for that.
In Europe or in
Generally, yeah. And from the customer side, I think that the demand for also instant payments and payments that are very intuitive will continue. So not only customers wants not only very fast payments, but also payments that can be done very easily without
connecting the phones, for example.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. So using only the phone number like Blik or something like this. So I think this is the future.
For us, it's important to provide all the scope of the solutions and that clients need. As I mentioned also in the very beginning, that one of the most important things is user experience. As you mentioned, easy, fast, and convenient for the clients, and different. And for iGaming company to have with one integration to implement all those solutions to your checkout page. So this is important also to implement some tokenizations within the gaming platform, and for us to use different types of tokenizations. Cryptocurrencies and blockchain will become more and more popular.
Thank you.
Maybe I just focus on technological part. In our company, we are focusing on AI. That means not just only automation, but we are focusing on create AI-powered tool for secure, fast, and more convenient payments for user and our clients. That means gaming segment. But also we are focusing on real-time fraud detections and risk management.
Thank you all. Let's, as you can see, we tried to save your time and we were really straight to the point. So probably, maybe you have some questions. Hope you do. Okay, if none, then thank you.
We will be happy to answer afterwards.
Yeah.
Thank you.